Peace and blessings. This is Nubia I, the raw food goddess, the womb priestess, and the holistic practitioner of the Blackberry Beauty Holistic Academy, ancient African healing for the modern sister. So guess where I am on a Thursday afternoon? I am at the beach in California. It's called Alameda Beach. And yes, I am here because, first of all, I'm on my, I don't know, it's my 53rd day detoxing, 54th. We'll count it, but it's around there. And I was like, what is the perfect way to detox? What is the perfect way to detox? One of them. And as you know, for the people that's in my group, it's all about the womb part 3. Holy and sacred relationships. Our first week we're dealing with detox. I wanted to give you this extra bonus video, as well as my YouTubers. I'm going to give you this video as well. And I wanted to say that, it's so many ways to detox. It's not just detoxing with food. You can do, media fast, a talk fast, or a juice fast, a water fast, whatever you want to do, negative thought fast. But one way to detox so naturally, I was sitting here talking to my man, and he was just really, sharing me the beauty of African people and how we knew so much about the earth, the currents, the tide, the water, the fish, the circumference of the earth, way, thousands of years before so-called other people supposed to have developed or discovered this. And I was thinking about something that we really knew, and what we knew was also that the earth was a detox. The earth is healing. That if we lay on the sand, I'm in the chair now, but I was laying on the sand. And also, by laying on the sand, the sand really does, it's like the clay, the bentonite clay that I sell. It's supposed to pull toxins out of your body, but also enrich you by giving you minerals back. Well, actually, think about that the sand, too, is earth in a sense that the sand does that, too. It's like a clay. It pulls out more than just, toxins on just some physical level, but it really recalibrates you. So it actually pulls out, those electromagnetic frequencies or electromagnetic waves, or those computer radiation that we get from sitting in front of a computer, constantly on cell phones, even driving in cars. I mean, there's a lot of toxins just from that, your feet hitting that metal pedal all day long is actually, messing with your frequency. And so it pulls out all that stuff that you acquire during the day. But better than that, too, it replenishes you. You start to feel young again, born again, happy, joyful. So if you say to yourself, I can't do a water fast, or I can't drink juices because they're so expensive, and I can't do raw food, detox because it's so expensive, but you can actually get to the beach and get on that sand, and that will detox you better than anything you can put in your body. So it's taking away the negative and bringing in that positive, and that's what's so good about it. It's also very relaxing, and it's like, you have beautiful dreams. This is a great place to do your visualizations, your affirmations. We want so much, and we sit in our living rooms waiting for it to happen. We sit in our cars, and we sit in all these places, but we forget to go in nature to ask for what we want, to know that we're going to get it, because it's when you look at that ocean that I'm looking at right now, that is vast. Think about the vast possibilities of what you want. I mean, just that by itself. The vast possibilities, the abundance of that ocean is the abundance of your dreams. The height and the levels of that mountain is the heights and levels of your dreams. The sand, and think about every grain of sand was $1, $1, or one, dream. And that all your dreams are right here. It just allows you to, let your mind wander. Because, some of my man was saying, we are brilliant beyond measure. Beyond measure. They cannot measure really the capacity of the human mind. Not the size of the brain and the cranium. No. I'm talking about the capacity of thoughts and ideas and manifestations of the human mind. There's no way, and I know it because you don't know. And if they measured it, then that would limit it. and the mind is limitless. So you don't want to limit yourself, or I don't do this, I can't do that, I never did this before, so therefore I'll never do that. This is, the possibilities are endless. And yeah, it's so good. It's good for your skin. I came out and we put some shea butter on. So I put the shea butter on hours ago, and look how wonderful and shiny it is. So other thing we see here, we worry about, sunscreen. Even Essence is on that BS. Just because you're black doesn't mean you can't get skin cancer. And, you got to put on your sunscreen. I mean, sunscreen, that stuff is absolutely toxic and poison. And it blocks, we're going to talk about, I'm not going to be all scientific here, but there's some rays, it's the UV and the UB. Guess what? You need both of them together. So if it's blocking something, then something else is not going to work. I mean, it's just that simple. It's not natural. Why would you block your skin from the sun when we know that African Americans have a decrease in vitamin E, that we're not producing vitamin E? Why are our bodies not producing vitamin E? Because we're not in the sun. We have to stop listening to other people and use our common sense. I know people are going to be like, no, Sister Nubia, sunscreen is so necessary. But I was thinking about this. So if shea butter already helps to protect you from the sun, then every single thing that you could possibly get, any cancer, any diabetes, any whatever ailment you could think of, don't you think nature already provided the remedy or even the prevention for it? I mean, we're vastly intelligent. Nature is vastly intelligent. So don't you think that they provide that? Because they do. I was thinking about every time I get a vegetable that I never had, or a fruit that I never had, or even one that I have often, but I realize that I notice I've eaten a lot of it, I will Google what is the nutritional benefit of mangoes, what is the nutritional benefit of celery, what is even stuff I eat commonly, because it fascinates me of all the protection. This is just what the scientists know. Remember that the stuff they don't know is protecting us against that too. And every time I read something about fruits and vegetables, it basically protects you from anything you could possibly get and have. So nature really does have us covered, but we rely more on the sunscreen than we do on the sun. I mean, just think about that. And then when you think about it, we rely more on a man-made product that's supposed to prevent something. If what I'm hearing is, if you're getting cancer and you're black, because people say, I know some black people got skin cancer. Okay, so let me tell you about cancer in general, skin cancer. When your body is so filled with toxins and your body is not able to produce certain antibodies, your body's not able to produce certain types of protection, you will be susceptible to so many diseases. It's not being in nature that we actually become quite weak. So when we go into nature, we can't fight nothing. We're so susceptible because it's almost like your pet when you domesticate them. And now they don't even have their normal defenses. You cut off their claws, their nails, the whole bit. We saw a dog yesterday. This was a shame. We were in a very exclusive, rich part of Berkeley. There's no doubt that this is a very wealthy part of Berkeley. So I'm assuming that the dogs is probably living in some very wealthy homes. There was a dog. The dog was big. And it was this other little dog. When dogs see each other, they roof, they bark at the other. Natural, instinctual, supposed to do it. The big damn dog was scared to death of that little dog. Didn't even want to move. And that's what I'm saying about our natural instinct. The natural instinct is, if you are aggressive, is to protect yourself, is to fight. Well, your body's natural instinct is to protect itself and to fight as well. And it does it every single day. And you know what it needs from you? It needs you to get out the way and to get into nature and to get away from the computer, away from the desk. They know already that working those 9 to 5s and being indoors all day is unnatural, not just for your physical body, for your mental state. That's mentally just wrong. You don't feel good, you're irritated, you're irritable, you come home, you're mad at your wife, you're mad at your husband, you're impatient with the children because you didn't get what you needed. And nature gives it to you. You're not going to hear this on a commercial on TV. You're not going to hear this in some science journal, because then why would you need all the other stuff that you're supposed to need to make you happy? When happiness has something to do with how physically well you feel, and then how mentally, spiritually, and physically well you feel, that's happiness. And when you could think and be free and your mind is open, there's no disease in your body and no sickness, you could think of so many ideas, because as Reverend Ike says, ideas make millionaires. But when you don't get a chance to have the time to have ideas, then your $1,000,000 dreams are just that. That's where they stay, never to manifest. So yes, I just wanted to send this to you. I was vibing on the beach with my man, and he was all being smart, telling me intelligent things, which, it's just, we are a mighty, beautiful people, and we need to start talking about how wonderful we are and how great we are. You know, I know the other brother, I know the Baltimore shooting, I know you're probably thinking, why doesn't Nubia ever talk about these things? Because I know that we're doing good things, and I know good things are going to come out of this, because we always do. Good things always come out of tragedies. We have to love each other as a people more, and acknowledge each other as a people more, and start coming together in harmony and peace and love, and a lot of this stuff will not happen. I'm telling you. So we'll get it together, but I'm talking about detoxing today. So I realized that there are 53, 54 days of detoxing my body with the liquid fast. It was amazing and wonderful, but this couple of hours in the sun, it beat it out. And at the beach, it beat it any time. I mean, it's the most amazing feeling in the world. So I love you all very, very much. And I'm going to sit back and enjoy some more of the sun. I was sleeping, taking our nap. I'm sure we was out like lights, just snoring away. So you know what? The next time you decide to go to the beach, don't wait till Saturday and Sunday. Don't wait till your vacation. Go in the middle of the week, in the middle of the day, and you deserve it. And sit in that beach and tell yourself how much you love your black self. And love yourself, whoever's watching, actually, because love is that deep. Love yourself. And you'll love the people around you as well. This is Nubia, I, the Rawful Goddess, the womb priestess and the holistic practitioner of the Blackberry Beauty Holistic Academy, ancient African healing and wisdom for the modern sister. Peace and blessings.